What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. That was earlier this week. I had a collaboration video with Passive Income Tom. That was a ton of fun. I'm going to put his link and his video, actually his YouTube link, in a comment section right after this video. I'm going to discuss a little bit about Fundrise. A lot of you guys were asking me about rich uncles. I will try to follow up on that. Another update with my M1 finance portfolio. I'm going to try to squeeze in a video on Monday. I have a critical care test out I have to worry about. So, I have it the next day real early in the morning. So it might be difficult, but I'm going to try to squeeze it in. But for sure, Tuesday, if I can't get one in, there will be one on Tuesday. So yesterday, I was discussing what happened with my employer. Now, I am a registered nurse working in a hospital on COVID floors, and my 401k contribution from them was suspended. So I can contribute. I normally put in 6%, and they usually match about 3%. And unfortunately, at the end of the year, I can finally have them contributing 3%. So imagine that compound interest not kicking in because you're not getting a contribution. This is one of the reasons why I invested in Fundrise, because one, there are IRAs, Roth IRAs and everything. These guys are actively manage this. As I joked around with a few of you guys on here, we just don't have time to set up a real estate business. We're busy. So we have these guys at Fundrise do it. So imagine, say like I get laid off and, I'm making a decent amount of money in dividends. I would never, I have a savings, an emergency fund, but, heaven forbid if I get laid off, or I can be a travel nurse. But imagine if I have a very high portfolio, 100,000, 200,000, and I get laid off, I can almost flip that and at least take some dividends to help out with some income while I try to search for a job. So that's the good thing about, Fundrise in having multiple sources of income. Sure, I make money on YouTube, but, you have platforms like Fundrise where you get money on dividends and appreciation, and things are starting to ramp up. They are my net returns to date are 1,400, so things are looking pretty strong. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, but the thing is, you should have multiple sources of income. In my last video I posted, I'll put that in the top right hand corner and I'll put it at the end of the video, but I'm basically telling you like what's going on, what I prepared for, and I posted an article in the description about why it's important to have multiple sources of income, because I fully believe a 401k isn't enough. And you can put some money, instead of going to bars every weekend and killing your paycheck, you could put $50, $60 a week, like what I'm doing in my M1 finance portfolio. I probably am going to throw $100 in just because I was allowed to cash out some PTO hours. But, you can put in money and let the compound interest kick in. So, the thing with Fundrise, you can also put money in, but I put in $10,000 pretty much, and the dividends are just reinvesting. So, if I start making a lot more money on YouTube, I don't plan on, using that as a bonus or allowing it to, just throw it in a bank account. I'm going to distribute it in Fundrise or these other things because I already have some active income, and I'm not going to try to waste my money or anything like that. I'm going to try to throw it in this, basically the M1 finance portfolio or Fundrise, and get things rolling. So basically the balanced investing, I've been asking a lot of you guys that are on long-term investing, if a lot of you guys are in the long-term investing, tell me and tell us what you think of it. Do you feel confident in it? I know that you guys aren't financial advisors either, but what do you think can happen, and what do you think what do you feel about it? I mean, I will be on Fundrise a little bit because I do think the DC fund a little bit and getting that money from appreciation is pretty strong. Let me just show you the most recent acquisition. Is the LA investment. They paid back successfully. So this is really good. So there's a secured loan generating an annualized return of roughly 10.8%, supporting consistent dividend payments for the income E-rate investors. Geez, imagine if you had all that money, say like you're like LeBron James or something, you put all these money in it and you get all this money from appreciation dividends. I mean, we just don't have time. I mean, this is what's great about Fundrise. So last October, they provided a $4.5 million loan for an acquisition of 33,000 square foot acre in West Adams neighborhood in Los Angeles is a future site of a 30-unit town or a 30-unit rental townhome community. So think about this. Imagine if any of you guys that follow my channel are from LA, Fundrise really invest heavily in them because they know their target audience and who to get. So if you guys live over here, let me know what you think of the acquisitions. If any of you guys live in that area or drive by it, that would be really exciting to hear. So earlier in the month, the borrower refinanced the property and paid back their loan. We earned an annualized return of roughly 10.8% over the 8-month duration, which exceeded our initial projection of 8% because the borrower agreed to a fund of 12 months of interest reserve on the maximum principal balance of $4.5 million, even though they didn't draw down the full loan payment. So how does this impact our portfolio for in the balance? This is structured as debt where the projects their sponsor must pay us a fixed rate of return before they can earn a return for themselves, and their equity provides us with a cushion against losses. Throughout the term of the investment, the regular income it generated and supported quarterly dividends for the income E-rate too. So another thing, one of the stocks that I invest in, I have it on my channel. It's Arbor Realty Trust. This is kind of reminds me of it. That's a stock that's down right now. It gives off a great quarterly dividend. It's kind of those rare ones. I would call it like a unicorn stock. The way it's for some reason it's beating the S&P. It was beating the S&P. It gives off a phenomenal dividend, and it's kind of rare with some of these ones that kind of are very diverse and particular. So check that one out in my video section. I'll probably post it in the comment section. So, this is really exciting. And again, I do have an affiliate link if you guys are interested in investing in Fundrise. A lot of you guys were asking me again about Rich Uncles. I'll try to find out information on it. I wish I could have been in the call. I've been really busting my ass on the floor. We've been understaffed, and I'll probably be picking up a little bit more because it's time and a half. They're offering bonus. So, I could put a little bit more money in my M1 Finance portfolio, or I might consider throwing it in Fundrise. So, again, I'm going to emphasize this again. You should have multiple sources of income. Have a IRA, a Roth IRA, and or a dividend portfolio. If you can have if you can have a Roth IRA or an IRA and a dividend portfolio and your 401k, man, you guys that's phenomenal. So I think in the long run, I'm going to try that. But right now, I really need to revamp my dividend portfolio and then worry about that. But, that's the thing about Fundrise. I think it's very well managed. I really like the way they are doing things. They're very honest about it. I know Rich Uncles took a hit, but these guys are very diversified in Fundrise compared to Rich Uncles. So, I can't complain. A lot of you guys that watch my channel and stuff really enjoy Fundrise and what they're about. I'm just curious with this E-fund, if I know it's ramping up, about the potential with it, because the E-fund seems like you can start getting some nice cash with that once it's ready to roll. So, and the thing about Fundrise, you got to wait. You got to be patient. So that's the difference between a dividend investor and, somebody that's a gunslinger buying and selling trades, right? And, back and forth and this, that, these, and those. I will say on my E-Trade portfolio, I probably will sell Delta when it goes back up, and then just throw it in my M1 Finance portfolio because I do have Delta on there. But you got to be patient with stocks. Things are growing and things are going from there. So thank you for watching this video. And I know a lot of you guys are new to this channel and this is kind of growing exponentially. Make sure you hit a like button on this. That way many other people who are dividend investors are considering looking at ways to earn passive income can check out this video. Feel free to share this with your friends. Darth Dividend is the name on YouTube. And a lot of the people I collaborate with, I'm looking forward to doing future collaboration videos. These guys have phenomenal channels that comment on my comment section. And, don't forget to check out their channels as well. Congratulations to Mr. Dividend Investor, 2,000 subscribers. I really like your channel, and I really like the way you're getting the ball rolling on your channel with M1 Finance. I enjoy watching your videos. Passive Income Tom, stock investment analysis, really good things. And by the way, some people that I've known for years in Northeast Ohio just started their dividend investing channel on YouTube. It is Dividend Diplomats. I have a feeling that there might be a future collaboration. I might do a review on their website as well. If you would like me to do a review on your dividend website like I did with Matt Ramey or Passive Income Tom, those are two great channels and two great websites that you can look into with passive income or learn or even be empowered as a dividend investor. And the sky's the limit with this niche in the community of dividend investing. And it's great to see so many people that are young and up and coming. I mean, I wish I was in my 20s throwing money like this. I mean, seeing people like Gen X, dividend investor, doing very well, PPIN, those guys are just doing phenomenal. So it's very exciting. JMac, he's doing really well. So it's very exciting to see their channels and watch them grow. So again, thank you for inviting me with the Dividend Warrior community. It's been about a year since I really started doing videos. So I started with nursing and then, fitness, nursing, but now I know what my niche is and my calling is for my YouTube channel. And I really think, being a part of this dividend investing community is a very powerful community. And a lot of you guys are very intelligent and it's exciting to watch your videos. So thank you again, and have a good weekend. Be safe out there. If you guys are in the gym, make sure you wipe off your equipment, because I just had a really good workout, and I want my gym to be open. So just make sure you clean off your equipment, follow the rules. Make sure that you're doing social distancing, because a lot of us are. Gym is a very good stress reliever. So make sure that you're going from there. So thank you again, and have a good one.